What's up, Capoeiristas? Welcome back to the Capoeira Experience Podcast, where we learn more and more and more just about our Capoeira community, but also to connect and learn how to grow our Capoeira community. Yeah, and even more how right now our Capoeira community is beautiful, it's connecting even more. And because I love connecting with our Capoeira community, today I got a chance to interview a female capoeirista. She's from Decatur, and did I say it right?
Yeah,
Okay, okay.
Decatur.
Decatur, Atlanta, and she is three times World Capoeira champion. And, Professora Maculele Capoeira, and I would like to introduce you to Professora Dandhara.
Ashek, Ashishi,
Hi.
to everyone.
Hey, hi. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. Very busy.
Yeah.
How about yourself?
Pretty good, pretty good. Like a little busy too. I was running a little bit to so we can get this out of the way. Yes. All right. So I like to start our interviews with perspective with your story. So how do you start in capoeira?
So my story, I feel, is a little bit different because both of my parents are capoeira mestres. So it's Mestre
Cool.
Fran and Mestra Sara, and they're founders of Capoeira Maculele. So I've been, introduced to capoeira, I guess, in my mom's belly when she was pregnant.
Nice.
And at a very early age, I seen capoeira events, amazing mestres coming to my house and doing this big event in Londrina where I was born. So
Yeah.
I kind of just started training. I never felt the pressure to train. But I guess, at a very early age, you see capoeira. And for me, capoeira is magic. So I started when I was around 7, 8 years old. And
Nice.
now I'm going to be 25. So I've been training
Cool.
for, yeah, 16 uh, years. And yeah, just now it's part of my life. I teach, I travel, I compete. So I can't see myself living without capoeira. It's a little bit of
That's
background.
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you heard the beating ball since you were in the belly pretty much.
Yes.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So
Yeah.
you had no other choice.
No.
It's like you are gonna do capoeira for sure.
Yes.
That's awesome. And so do you kind of remember like your first step, like how you started at the very beginning?
Yeah, I was around, I think, 7. Just, I guess, like normal kids class. Wasn't anything like serious. I wasn't like I was just like, a little kid. But I remember when I came to Atlanta, I was 8 years old, and
Oh,
I guess
cool.
my memories is like playing at a park called Piedmont Park here in Atlanta, and just my mom, my dad, and I, and like one other student just like play. And I was really chubby, and I couldn't do anything, but it was just so much fun for me, and I made so many friends here. And I guess like my early memories just like being here in Atlanta, like training with my dad.
That's
Um,
awesome.
yeah.
Yes. So like a lot of people like are like, oh, you the daughter of the master, you gotta be there like top level, right?
Yeah. Yeah,
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 yeah.
yeah. Sometimes,
I
yeah.
guess he's pretty good challenge. He's a positive challenge.
It's funny because like my dad, a lot of people say, oh, you're Messi's daughter, that's why you win competitions, or it's not fair and this and that. But he never, like, let me, I guess, like, easy. He
Yeah,
always said, you have to train hard. And he never, like, I don't know, it's hard to explain, but he's just
yeah.
very strict. And I train a lot, a lot, a lot, and I'm like expecting him to say something, and it's like, no. But so it's not easy. I feel it's like harder to be a
Yeah.
Messi's daughter, and my mom too is a Mestre too, so it's kind of like
I bet
it's very
was
strict.
it like pretty like demanding, like you gotta do it better and stuff.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
feel like sometimes I don't go because I work full time too, and then sometimes I'm like, oh, I'm gonna stay home, and they just like look at me like, no, you're training tonight, and I'm like, okay, let's go.
That's funny. I guess that's pretty cool because you I mean is since you were born you pretty much saw capoeira.
Yeah,
So you pretty much you're about to do 25 years capoeira pretty much since you were like baby.
yeah, ooh, yeah. I guess
Yeah,
so.
that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Uh and you always train under Maculele, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Always. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
got my professor cord 2017 at a
Okay.
Mundial in Brazil. Our group, we only give higher chords in Brazil, so we have to go back and be with all the messes there. And it was a very special moment to get my professor cord there with my
Yeah.
dad and everyone else that was there. It was really nice.
Nice. That's really cool. And tell us a little bit of the story of Maculele Capoeira.
So Maculele, I think it's been around 40 years of
Okay. Oh, nice.
Maculele, but I think the group was, was founded in 1991 in November in Londrina, Brazil.
Okay.
A little bit of the history about Maculele is because my parents traveled to Bahia and they got connected with Mestre Bobo, Dona Nisi, Mestre Pastin's wife, and they saw
Okay.
Maculele there and they decided to name our group Maculele. It's kind of like a
Oh,
warrior,
okay.
name. And our group is in here in the U.S., in Brazil, Colombia, Argentina, Puerto Rico, Africa, and just
Nice.
all over the world. So
That's really
it's a
cool.
really a family. Yeah.
Nice, nice. How you get a chance to go to those countries?
Uh, Majority, yeah. I'm planning to go to Africa this year. It's all social projects, so I try
That's
to go
awesome.
as much as I can. But Brazil and Colombia a lot. Yeah.
That's really cool. I'm from Venezuela, so he's
Oh,
pretty.
awesome! Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. His neighbors,
Yes.
he's pretty good. Yeah, yeah. And Girino is pretty good friend of mine too.
Oh yeah, cool.
Yeah, yeah. And what do you think is how do you get your name? Is it okay? So is that your name or your nickname?
Everybody asks me that question.
Yes.
Everybody, and I just grab my wallet and show my ID because it is my name.
Oh, cool.
Crazy,
Okay.
right? Yeah, I guess when you have capoeira parents, they name you something related to capoeira. So I guess Dandhara was Zumbi's wife, and she was also a
Oh,
warrior
cool.
that fought for freedom. So
Nice.
uh, I guess when I was little, I didn't like her very much because I was like, no one can say that name, especially here.
Yeah.
Everybody's like, Dandra. And I'm like, no, it's Dandara.
The
But
yeah.
I love it. I love it. It's like pretty strong name, and I'm glad they gave it to me because I have a nickname and a name. So
Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. You don't have to like go around and try to like find out a nickname or anything.
no, yeah, I think
Yeah,
that is just it.
that's dope. That's dope. And on these years of capoeira, like pretty much your entire life, what do you think capoeira benefits you? Like any benefit that you see, like okay, capoeira helped me to change this in my life. What do you think it is?
I feel like everything, all aspects of my life, physical, it helps me like, with cardio, losing weight, and it just like physical, but also mentally. I was really
Nice.
shy. I couldn't talk to anyone. I couldn't talk on the phone with anyone. And now, like, I go to
Nice.
demonstration, I'm like getting the microphone and just like talking loud and performing in public. So it helped me like with all aspects of my life. With capoeira, I think without capoeira, I think I would be like a totally different person. It gave me so much confidence and friends and family. So it's just it changed everything for sure.
Nice. That's nice. The same to me. It's funny.
Hmm.
Like I've done like few interviews now, and I think all of us come out of the shell once
Yeah.
we start doing capoeira. I used to be like extremely introvert too.
Yes.
Same thing. I used to be the kid that see on the back of the class, never say hi to
Me
anyone,
too. Yeah.
and capoeira kind of like got the craziness out of me, and
Yes.
I
I think everybody that practice capoeira is a little bit crazy, or else we wouldn't
yeah,
go crazy.
we like to I guess the party. I guess we bring the party everywhere.
Yes. The
Yeah,
energy, and yes, for sure.
yeah. And what do you think capoeira besides the helping with the introversion? How capoeira can help the our community? Like how you see capoeira how help people around there and where you live?
So right here, so we live in Decatur, and we've been here like for a long time. And you see, we're bringing a Brazilian culture to this town, and it's not just capoeira. I feel it's the language. Like
Yeah,
kids and everybody's learning Portuguese, so you learn a new language, you learn a culture, you try foods, you try Brazilian food, you go to Brazil. So it's a whole like experience. And we also have like social projects here, and we have carnival here. So I think everybody that
nice,
comes to the academy here is a little piece of Brazil, right? And my dad is speaking Portuguese, so it's a whole new experience, and I think that benefits a lot. the community, just bringing this new culture, this like amazing culture to the people here. And it's been really good. So I think it just gives like life, and I
Yeah,
don't know, but
that
it's
that's awesome. Capoeira is just I don't know. It's hard to put on into words
yeah.
what capoeira is, or how it works for people. But
And yeah.
how many people do you train, or how is our total in the Atlanta area?
There's a lot of people. Yeah, we started like 4 years old, so we have like little kids, and then we go to like beginners, and then
Nice.
intermediates, and then we have advanced. So there's like a lot of instructors, professores here, my parents, so two mesterando. So a lot. It's a big group here for sure. Uh,
That's really cool.
and then yeah, we have social projects with refugees from Africa. We have people in
Oh, nice.
wheelchairs doing capoeira. So it's just everyone is like involved here in Decatur. So it's really nice to see like all levels, all everything.
Is a
Uh,
very very diversity. Is a lot of diversity in there.
yes,
Yeah, nice.
a lot of people. Yeah, from all over.
Yeah,
Brazil, here, France, Africa. It's just like everyone trains, and super cool.
yeah, that's really cool. That's really cool. I love the connection that capoeira
Yes.
can do
Yeah.
to anyone. Doesn't matter the language you speak. Once you
Yeah.
start jinga, you know that's capoeira, and you
Yeah.
start
You
speaking the same
speak the same
language.
language for sure.
That's awesome. That's awesome. And how do you have any kind of knowledge how people can get capoeira? Now that you mentioned you have some projects, do you have those projects with schools?
So yeah, we teach after school. This is just a project that's here in the neighborhood. I
Okay,
think we started that project like 4 years ago. My dad started, so we go as volunteers, and then we teach kids like once a week, and they're refugees from like Africa and
oh
Iraq,
wow,
and so they love it. And my dad is always speaking Portuguese too, so they learn Portuguese too. So it's just
yeah,
like a really
that,
fun time, like volunteering. We have a nonprofit here, so uh, it's really nice.
that's really cool. Also, so you guys have the structure of the is that the only structure you guys have as a non-profit?
No, yeah, we have like many students teaching in schools. My dad is the main instructor here in Atlanta. So
Yeah,
if you guys come here to Atlanta, you train with him. But we also have like so many instructors just teaching like everywhere in Atlanta too. But Decatur is Mestre Fran. Yeah.
nice, nice.
And Mestre
No,
Sal.
but I mean on the sense of like say like business entity if we can call it like that, like non-profit or LLC. Do you
So
have
yeah,
both?
yeah, we have a nonprofit,
Okay,
and is like all over the world. So here, my dad teaches here. I teach with him, and we have like a homeless social project where we'll go. All the capoeiristas go and give food to them and play a little bit of pandeiro too. So that's like a big
nice.
project here. But we also have nonprofits in Brazil, which is like tons of teachers teaching there for free in the communities, the favelas, and Africa. There's like two big projects there. Colombia.
Wow,
So it's like all almost like all the teachers. I think when you get to a certain level in capoeira in our group, you have to like go teach someone and give your time so you can like help someone
that's
else, because
awesome.
capoeira helps us so much. So
That's awesome. So
yeah.
it's pretty much part of the your curriculum to try to give back to society.
Yes. So I guess when you get like a instructor professor cord, you have your project, you go like once a week, twice a week, and you teach for free. Kids, like we have retirement homes that we go to, and they're like old. It's
Oh,
really cute.
nice.
So everybody kind of like helps, and here in Atlanta is like growing a lot, the nonprofit. So
Wow, that's really
it's
cool.
really nice. Yeah.
Yeah, and the how do you teach like those like little grandpas, and what do you do in there
For the older,
for yeah for the older like little grandpas and
so there's
grandpas
a
and grandmas?
yeah, so there's a program called Capo Therapy, which when you go to retirement homes, you won't do a class like we do here with
Yeah,
younger people. So you can do cartwheels and things like that. So we usually start like playing instruments, and they'll have like a little kashishi
okay,
and
yeah,
they'll play that, and then we do like arm stuff. And so it's a lot of like stretching and like
okay,
very balanzo, so it's very
yeah.
very easy, and they
I,
love it. Yeah.
that's awesome. I bet they have a lot of fun too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. And So for the capoeira, usually people see capoeira as a very masculine stuff. Usually, not everyone. I think capoeira is a ground for all the ages, all the genders, and all the stuff. I think that's what I love about capoeira. But what would you recommend to those ladies out there that are or shy to get into the hoda or kind of like intimidated about the hoda? What do you tell them?
About the Hoda, yeah. So
Or
capoeira,
playing
like, yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
get intimidated too. Sometimes I go to some haldas and I see a lot of guys like just dominate and I'm like, oh God, like, but I feel like just go
Yeah,
play. I don't know, it's just try to do it. It is a very masculine sport, but I feel like nowadays a lot of girls, you see
I think so.
amazing
Yeah,
capoeiristas like profesoras, mestras, and I feel like it's just growing. It's just growing the
yeah,
community of like capoeiristas. So just train, try to like go into like those haldas during classes and uh, just just try to play. It's so fun to play, right? And
yeah, yeah,
um, yeah, just kind of like get your space. It's hard, especially for girls. And I always say this, people are like, no, it's not, but it is a little bit. Like sometimes you like buy in buy in the game, and they'll take you
yeah.
right out, and then I go around and take the same guy out. So I kind of like try
It's
to
like,
get, but
come
yeah,
on,
I'm
man,
like
like,
no. But yeah, I feel like here in Atlanta, there's some like I guess there's more girls training than guys. So I feel like some places I go to,
oh,
there's a
cool.
lot more girls than guys. And it's just awesome to see that there's so many girls and older women that trains and they love it. So
Yeah, yeah, because I see that you have a pretty good following on social media, and I'm 100% sure you have a lot of girls
mhm.
looking up to you, because not just only as a professora, as a female figure doing capoeira. It's just in general, I'm pretty sure,
Yeah,
because your capoeira is pretty good. I
thank
think
you.
your capoeira is pretty good, and I see, I'm pretty sure there are girls looking up to you, and I think that's awesome that you try to empower that. I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I think women has to like they always like DM me on Instagram and they say, "How do you like balance your life?" Because most
Cool.
girls are like they're married or they have a boyfriend that doesn't do capoeira, and you have to like
Yes.
or they have kids and and to see them training and balancing everything with work with school is just amazing because we women like we have to do so much and then we balance capoeira together. So I always
Yeah.
say like keep training even if you go once a week, like don't stop because it's
Yeah.
only going to help you. You have this hour for you and it's don't stop. That's my advice to them.
That's awesome. That
Yeah.
sounds, yeah, yeah. Because I try to bring my wife into
Hmm.
the capoeira, and I pretty much I brought her into capoeira because I wanna share with her what I have learned all these years.
Yes.
And sometimes when I play with her, same thing. Like she gets a little intimidated. She's like, "Oh, don't kick too hard." I was like, "But I want you to feel safe
Yeah.
too, and like to take a little bit power, and don't be scared to like at least to play a little inside. Obviously,
Hmm.
I'm not gonna like kick crazy,
No.
right? But but I want that too, like
Hmm.
I think it's awesome when I see women try to take
Oh yeah.
that try to step there.
Yes. My
Yeah,
mom, so Mestra Sara, she's been doing capoeira for over 30 years. And when she
nice.
gets in the hall, I'm like, oh my God. She's like taking out guys and like
Oh,
really like
really? Oh,
rough game.
cool.
Because when she started, it was like the rough part about capoeira. It wasn't like maybe two girls training when she was training.
Wow.
And now it's like the opposite. You see so many girls like traveling and training. And so I look up to her a lot. And sometimes I'm like, I don't know, not wanting to train or like I don't want to, I look to her and I'm like, okay, no excuses. I'm gonna like get better and yeah.
Yeah, because 30 years ago, the capoeira was pretty
Oh yeah.
m-
Yeah. That yeah.
masculine, like
A
dominant.
100%. 100%. Yeah.
That's
And I was
awesome.
like fighting and yeah. So very few girls training for sure.
That's really cool. And does your mom like push you too? Like, come on, you gotta train.
Today, yeah. So I'm not
Yeah,
training today, but she's like, let's go. Okay.
that's
Every
awesome.
time, yeah. It's
That's
good,
that's
yeah.
that's really cool. It's really cool having both sides of that pushing. It's like you have no choice.
I have no choice. And then sometimes I try to like separate my personal life from capoeira because I'm like, okay, you know, but I can't. It's just like everything together. And then, I'm dating and my boyfriend's training now. He's got his like cordacool, his raw belt. So I'm like, okay,
Oh,
my life,
cool.
there's no life. It's just capoeira 100%. So I
That
like
that's
it.
that's really cool though. That's really cool that you slowly like. I think you try. I think you like capoeira. I think you should try.
You have to like capoeira.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
because I have another interview with my wife, and I told her that too. Like, it's really cool try to share that with the person that you love, or at least with the person that you are dating or you married with or whatever. But for them to understand why you pursue that, and
Yeah, I
I
feel
think that's really cool.
yes. It's easier for sure if you have of course I think you can balance, but if they understand why because sometimes like we travel a lot to events
Yeah,
or we stay at the academy like super late and then if you date someone that doesn't understand they're like what are you doing in capoeira like 11 like and if they come here and they see it they're like okay it's part of their you know it's their thing so
yeah,
they understand for sure better.
yeah. Because I remember one of my questions of my wife was like, "Have you ever dated someone out of a couple?" I was like, "Yes and no," but it's just hard because I just feel like that person's gonna pull me out of capoeira.
Yeah, a lot of people stop training because they get married or because they date someone that they're jealous of coming. But I mean, here's like a respectful place. It's like just an academy,
Yeah,
and I feel like if you're doing what you love, everything gets better. Like you're
that's true.
happy
Yeah,
and you have your thing. And so my advice, like if you start dating, don't stop training. Like keep coming to class.
yeah. Like bring your girlfriend or your boyfriend here to class and at least to like sit down there and watch my list.
Yeah, and you can watch. Yeah, it's fun. It's really fun.
Yeah, yeah, and especially when the energy is very contagious when the
Yeah.
holiday is all pumping and it's awesome.
Yeah, and it's good to talk about it like afterwards. You're like, did you see that movement?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
I
yeah,
don't know, did you see what happened? And then they're like, yeah, but
yeah.
it's good.
It's really cool. And I saw like coming back now to Maculele. Um, Before we wrap it up a little bit, I saw that you guys had an event not too long ago, right?
Hmm.
How was that event?
In Atlanta, you mean, or Brazil?
Yeah, yeah. No, no, you're there in
Okay, here.
yeah.
Yeah, so it was really fun. It was a big event, and we had inside that event we had a women's encounter. So we had like a
Nice.
women's workshop, like lectures, and we had kids events, higher chords, like graduados getting chords. So it was like a big, big, big event. And a lot of people came, like Mestre Andre, so many people, like Bocão from Muzenza. So like a lot of groups.
Nice.
So it was tons of groups that came here in Atlanta, and we're gonna have another one in September here in
Oh,
Atlanta. Hope
cool.
you can come. Yeah.
Yes, yes. I'll
But
try. When in September?
I think end of September or
Okay.
October. So either or. But yeah, it's getting really big, and holidays are great. So really
Okay,
good
okay.
like exchange with everyone. So
Nice, nice.
yeah,
Whenever you have the date, let
sure.
me know, and I'll try to because it's pretty close. Atlanta, I'm in Indianapolis, and it's
Oh
not that
yeah,
far.
yeah.
And
2 hours, one holiday, and you get here.
I start doing housing miles that way.
Yeah.
Uh, and I can probably put on my schedule, and I can also share the
Yeah.
information here
It'll be
in the on
awesome.
the in
Yeah.
the podcast.
It would be a pleasure to have you guys here and doing interviews with everyone too. So
Yeah, yeah, that would be awesome. I'm gonna start bringing my computer and microphone
yeah,
everywhere to events so I can start
Capoeira
interview people.
TV. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. And
Like,
so that's the event that you have coming up, right? Is that the only one?
no, we're gonna have a Brazilian party in March. Fundraiser for our nonprofit. We have a smaller event on like spring, like around April, and
Okay.
we perform almost every weekend. So we do capoeira
Oh,
performance and
cool.
samba like almost every weekend here in Atlanta. So we show capoeira like everywhere. So which is like
That's
really
awesome.
fun. So
That's
everybody's
awesome.
just like downstairs rehearsing for shows coming up. So it's really
Yeah,
nice.
that's really cool. That's really cool. Is that I hope I get to that point here in Indianapolis where I can be like, okay, I have capoeira every single weekend to performance or anything.
Yeah. It's crazy sometimes like I have to do my stuff and I'm like, oh no, I have a performance and then you have to
Oh,
But it's good. Yeah, it's fun. Like to
That's
see
cool.
everyone and yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. Where people like can find those kind of events, like the one in March and the one in April.
So it's everything on Facebook. So if you go to Capoeira Maculele Decatur on Facebook or capoeiradecatur.com on the website,
Okay,
they have like everything there. On my Instagram, I always try to post. I haven't been posting lately, but I will definitely post some events and tag you guys.
nice.
So
Yeah, yeah, for sure, for sure.
yeah.
I will share those stuff for sure. And how people can find you?
Me,
Yeah.
I'm on Instagram, so just
Okay.
Dandhara Maculele. Um, yeah, I try to post videos. I haven't been posting, which is really
Yeah.
bad, but yeah, just Dandhara Maculele or Capoeira Decatur too. They have my number, my information there. So if you guys, are coming to events or anything, just hit me up. And
Nice. Nice, nice. And there is all contact information for like emails and stuff if people are passing by.
oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, come to class. I'm kind of biased to say because it's my dad, but his class is just the best, just crazy. Like every time I train with him, like, how did you come up with that? It's just like crazy. So he has so much experience, and it's just, if you guys are passing by Atlanta or Decatur, just come by and train. And we do holidays on Fridays, every
Okay.
Friday at 8:30. So everyone is here. So definitely everybody's welcome to come.
Nice, nice. And you have classes every day?
Yeah, Monday through Friday. And
Oh,
then
cool.
usually Saturdays we have some performances. And so if you guys are in town, let me know. And then,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's awesome. That's awesome. And so that's the social media you for yours and the school, of course.
Yes.
Yeah, cool, cool. And to wrap it up, and this first time I'm gonna do this game, okay? So
Okay.
I'm gonna say a word, and you just answer with whatever comes to you,
Oh,
okay?
God. I hate that. Okay.
I put you on the spot.
Okay. Oh, God.
Okay, okay. First, Maculele.
Capoeira.
Okay.
Wait, let's go
Birimbao.
back. So,
Uh,
Maculele, I feel family.
family. Okay, okay.
Okay.
Birimbao.
Passion. I love it.
Uh, Samba.
Fun.
Uh, Capoeira.
Philosophy of life. I guess that was 2 words, but 3 words.
No, no, that's fine. That's fine.
Life.
Mr. Fran.
Everything.
Nice, nice, nice. All right, perfect, perfect. Well, thank you so much
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
for sharing your experience. And was pretty short, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have you back.
Thank you. Yeah. And I hope
Yeah,
to
yeah.
see you here in Atlanta. And, it's such a great idea and amazing work you're doing, bringing like
Thank
so
you.
many amazing capoeiristas and spreading the word. And I never seen a capoeira podcast before, and
Okay.
it looks really nice. I love it.
Thank you.
Thank you so
Thank
much
you.
for having me.
Yeah, of course, of course. And this is the holder for everyone. It's just I want everyone to come here, and I'm interviewing from beginners up all the way to master.
Awesome.
If you can give me the connection, will you that? Oh, that would be
Okay.
awesome.
Definitely. Yeah, he loves to do it.
Oh, cool, cool, perfect. Oh, thank you so much again,
Thank
and
you guys.
thank you. Have a good day, okay?
You too. Bye. Ashe.
Bye. Bye. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed this experience podcast. I hope you enjoyed this interview as I did. Please subscribe. Please turn those notifications on and also comment down below your thoughts. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you click the next video because you're gonna like it.